this is Jeannie, and I haven't posted anything about Nichiren Buddhism lately. I've been busy with other stuff that I do, but I feel that a lot of people are watching my videos related to Nichiren Buddhism, and I'm just sharing what I know and sharing the practice to people because it's really helped me. I'm going to be celebrating my 15th year anniversary in the practice. So that's basically daily practice of chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And it's been my life has literally changed. I'm not the same person anymore. And the topic I'm going to tackle today is how do you show up for your life? So we live right now in a world where it's very pessimistic and it's just very sad. People are very depressed. A lot of people are just not coping, especially since last year. And that's the thing about this practice is that's why I can't stop chanting, because I noticed that when I stop chanting, like I just spiral down into despair and hopelessness. But when I start chanting, I notice that, and it's really strange, because I'm a writer. When I don't chant a lot, everything is overwhelming. But when I chant, for some reason, I'm able to do a lot of things, which is right on top of having a full-time job, and I'm just doing a lot of stuff. It's so strange. But anyway, it made me realize that, I really need to tackle this. How do we show up for our life? We literally, every day is actually a blessing, and because we are literally not, we don't know how long we're going to stay on this planet. We Buddhists believe that, although life is eternal, I will get what you call that, eventually everybody gets recycled, and that's a cycle of life. But we will not come back in the same form that we have right now. So I won't be me anymore, Jeannie. So I realized that, we really do pay with our lives. The currency of today's reality is our life. So how do you show up for your life? Because literally when we go to work, and I was thinking about it this morning, when we go to work, we actually we pay with our life, although when we go to work, it's worth, like, let's say $8 an hour or more, but we literally do pay with our life. So our life is really our currency. And how do we show up? I noticed that I work with people that, I work with people that don't chant, and it's like a different mentality. They go to work, but they're like, they don't like to go to work. It's like they're forced to go to work because it pays the bills. But I'm different, because like when I chant, I'm just so joyful and happy. I just love to be there. And I'm not in it, although I pay or I do work to get paid, but it's so different. I just show up and I'm happy, and this was not my reality before I became a Buddhist. Before I became a Buddhist, I was really depressed, and I didn't know my purpose in life. Everything was just suffering. Life was just suffering for me, and I was one of those people that I forced myself to do things. But now, especially if I chant a lot, I'm just so joyful and happy, and I just show up for my life, for my own life, and it's literally life-changing. This practice is literally life-changing. And I know people that are watching this, maybe they've been practicing for a while, or they just encountered chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and they want more answers. It does get better. It really does. And I show up for my life differently now. I show up with joy. I show up with just vibrancy. I just show up with appreciation and gratitude. And when I I started in 2007, I literally, my family is well off back home. I'm lucky in that regard because they did the best that they could and they provided a really good life. But even if I had a lot of things and even if I could afford a lot of things, I could literally have anything that I wanted, but I was not happy inside. And no amount of, even if I did, I was very creative. I had creative pursuits, painting, cooking, voice lessons, music, whatever, script writing. I was really into a lot of things, photography, but it did provide me joy, but only for a while. It wasn't lasting joy. But I noticed when I started chanting, I met a member, and she has passed on now. She has passed on. She was just so happy, and I realized, like, I just noticed that she just was radiating joy, and I'm like, what's her secret? And she's been chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. That was her secret, and she's introduced it to thousands of people. Literally made thousands of people chant, back home in the Philippines, and she started a whole movement there. And I kept, in my mind, I was saying, like, I want to be just like that. I want to be happy, I want to show up for my life in that way with joy and gratitude and just, being happy and joyful to be alive. And she just had that joy, and I know because she chants Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. When you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, there's just something internal that is, it's just, I can't explain it. I really can't. It's just something inside of you that's happy. And what's amazing as well, with the more happy you are inside, the happier you are outside as well. And I really can't emphasize it enough, but you really can change your life when you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. So my question is, how do you show up for your life? Do you show up just to pay the bills? You go to work and you're not happy with what you're doing? Or do you show up with gratitude? And I don't know, the only thing that I'm doing different from other people at work is that I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. That's it. So I'm going to read something from The Winning Life. It is a booklet from sgiusa.org. So each of us possesses the potential for a winning life. Within us is the ability to live with courage, to have fulfilling relationships, to enjoy good health and prosperity, to feel and show true compassion for others, and to face and surmount our deepest problems. So crucial to it is undergoing an inner transformation, which will enable us to bring out our noblest human virtues and thereby change our circumstances. So when you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, it's just something welling from within that just radiates from you. And that's why I can never stop chanting, because the moment I don't chant a lot, I'm more anxious. I don't show up for my life the way I'm supposed to. Not supposed to, but it's not joyful. But when I chant a lot, I'm happier, And even if I do encounter problems, it's like I'm hopeful. And hopefully this short video will help you, and I will post similar videos to this. But literally, try chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and learn more. I will provide links, resources, because I'm just someone that chants Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I'm just someone that's been chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo for almost 15 years daily, and that's the only difference. That's the only different thing that I've been doing since I started chanting. And thank you very much for listening.